Very well. Let this abomination unto the Lord begin.
I saw Tessa the other day, and she had this fucking jacket that was bomber, man.
Yeah, I saw her at the bar.
What was that?
It was this, like, Futurama, it was a Futurama jacket, like Letterman jacket.
Yeah, it had, like, the ship on the back of it.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
As soon as I saw it, I was like, who is wearing that jacket? And I was like, it's fucking Tessa. Rock on,
Cool.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, she wants to be on again, by the way.
Yeah, okay.
We need to get a hold of her at some point.
Yeah.
Have we? I'm assuming we're rolling right now.
Yeah, we're picking up fine.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Yeah, I just guessed we were.
This
is our mic
Have
test.
figured that out.
Yeah.
Well, welcome back, Darrell.
It's good to be back.
To the podcast.
Yeah, it's
New
been a
studio.
while.
Yeah, this is your first time here?
Yeah.
Okay,
I've been
I
here
thought so.
before.
Yeah.
I like it.
We've been trying to get you back on for a while, I think, or
Yeah, we've been talking about it for a while.
it's been hit or miss. We'll just say.
Yeah.
I think.
I was like, I don't know. I don't really want Darrell to come back on. He's kind of an asshole.
Yeah, but I
I
persisted.
But the
I'm here.
listeners demanded.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
We asked them, and they said, Darrell.
Oh, okay. So, I have a lot written down, so I'm going to try to get into this pretty quickly. This is Clockwork Origin, written by Dan Weber. Improv a synopsis?
Go for it.
Okay. The professor is sick of the attacks against science on Earth, led by Dr. Banjo, the highly intelligent orangutan professor,
Dr. Banjo.
and flees to an uninhabited planet where he uses nanobots to sterilize a local water source. But when the nanobots begin evolving all by themselves, the professor becomes God to a new race of robotic life.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's a much later note that I have, but like when they're at the robot like symposium thing later, they have a very weird reaction to actually meeting God, the professor who created them all, and you're just like, you fucking science-hating bastard. Like,
Yeah, they're so angry.
Well, they're all robots, so I guess maybe they just logically think that, science, evolution is the way. And it really, they don't diverge from that at all. They're just, the idea in this too, which if we go back to the beginning of the episode,
we should.
That might be a good idea, is that Farnsworth interrupts a protest at his child's school, Cubert.
Child clone.
Yeah,
whatever.
I'm never quite sure how to refer to him. Offspring.
Well, the professor does call him his child, but he is
son.
a fucking clone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Go ahead, Darrell.
No, I just like that he called him a crapscallion.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Scallion.
Crapscallion.
There's a lot of interesting word choices
It's a
in
great
this show.
Professor episode.
Hubert, I know we've talked a lot about him in the past when he was introduced and everything, and he's like kind of a stupid character, but like, I don't know, I kind of liked him actually. I guess I'm getting a little ahead, but I really kind of enjoyed his interactions with Zoidberg in this episode.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of sweet.
Yeah.
Well, I might have to disagree. I'm not sure if they actually needed this like side story at all.
Yeah, I can see that.
Well,
I'll say I do. I'm with Suds. I like the side story with Kubert and Zoidberg. I have a note on like it was edited into the show weird where they wrap up that B plot. There's still like 10 minutes of episode left, except that's all the crew on this new robot planet. So I like that subplot, but it was weird. It wasn't paced right.
They shoehorned it in.
Yeah, it wasn't really a parallel. Not parallel. It wasn't really like a B story.
It might have been something of just like they were under time and like we need something to flesh out this script.
Yeah, but then if that were the case, you would think that Zoidberg would have been with the crew.
Yeah, But they may have changed. You know what? I feel like the Zoidberg Kubert story might have been an idea for another episode. And they were like, all right, we can't get enough material out of this. Like, you know what? Let's throw it into the evolution episode. Fuck it.
Well, Kubert is like such a pointless character.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he has his moments. Like, what was the one where they did, they formed their own delivery company?
Oh, yeah, all the kids do.
Yeah.
With the newspapers.
Yeah.
Yeah, he and Dwight start their own side business. I like that episode.
That one was pretty good.
Wait, whose son is he?
Dwight?
Yeah.
He's Hermes.
Oh, Hermes.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, that was a good one.
So when they're at this protest, first of all, this episode is from like 8 years ago, and at the time, of course, mocking the woman who's up there and just like, I don't understand evolution, and I need to protect my kids from understanding evolution. We will not give in to the thinkers, because that's of course such a stupid, fucking antiquated way of looking at it. And we're still having the same argument today.
For sure.
And I'm going to bring up people still think the Earth is flat.
What's mentioned in this episode?
Yeah, as a joke, and now people are really taking it seriously. Some people.
Well, because some dipshit rapper who I will not name was like, oh, you can't see the curve of the Earth. I'm like, seriously, dude? You're like a speck on a giant fucking ball. You're not going to be able to see the curvature of the Earth from where you are. Like,
but also, like, no matter what evidence you actually provide to these people that deny that the Earth is round, like they will jump through fucking hoops to come up with just like ridiculous reasons as to why the evidence is essentially faked. Like they will not accept evidence.
Yeah.
Oh no,
it's a waste of time.
Yeah.
Well, because that's not what's important to them. It's that it's a conspiracy, and they're the ones that figured it out. They're on the in, and
that's
you don't fucking know.
I really think that is a big fucking piece of the puzzle when you're trying to figure out why these people believe the shit that they believe. And I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. That fucking shooting in Florida recently, immediately the alt-right is talking about how they are fucking crisis actors, these children that survived this fucking massacre, and they
have video evidence of it.
And so now these children and their parents are getting fucking death threats from these lunatics because, just like James said, they think that they're in on something. They know more than you and I do. And it makes them fucking pop a big old boner thinking that they're smarter than everybody else.
That is all conspiracy.
I know.
Yeah, back to JFK assassination.
Really drives me nuts.
Well, it should. It should drive everyone nuts. But if you fucking... And that's the thing. If you pay attention to it, you're just feeding into their, like, narcissism.
Yeah.
Like that.
This is the fastest that we've ever gotten into an episode, and the fastest that we've ever gotten completely off topic.
By the way, I do want to say that I also do believe in conspiracies. I think that actually, much like this episode, I think the aliens put life on Earth.
You have the tattoo of a UFO over the pyramids of Giza.
I do indeed. Yes.
Well, that's. I was gonna say. All right. So, Darrell, you mentioned the joke about the Earth being flat. Like he says, well, the Earth being round theory.
Yeah, it's like a throwaway.
They are in fucking space. You can see that the fucking Earth is round, like, and even so, and that's what makes it funnier. That's how those people would be. They would be in space. You can fly around the fucking Earth.
They would say that's just a projection of a globe.
Well, that's a hologram.
Yeah.
Well, that's what they say about the moon. Yeah. Or no, actually, wait. I think that
a cardboard cutout.
They say that they say the sun and the moon are the same thing.
Oh yeah, that's
I forget.
Oh my god,
it's like a switch. Or something. Yeah.
I forget.
They're both the same shape, so.
Yeah.
But you're right. You can. There is so much mental gymnastics that go. You can. They will just not logic. They will talk themselves out of. Fucking name anything, and they'll just name some other random bullshit.
They'll say, "Well, what about this? How do you explain this?" And there's always going to be
And then you get out your Google machine, fucking type that shit in, and be like, "There,
it's
explanation."
Who put it there now?
Oh my god!
And why did they do it?
Okay, Darrell, I'm gonna punch you because you're sounding exactly like them.
But he's right. He's right. That is exactly how it is, and you just—that's
what they want you to think.
And it's the most simplistic. It doesn't make sense, but it doesn't have to in that mindset because there is. Oh my god! There's a certain psychological principle. It's like the determined fool, where it's everything is in that mindset is so very simple. That there any evidence or intricacy that you could possibly present, it doesn't matter. So if you just talking to, for instance, a flat Earth, and just well, how does gravity work? If the Earth is flat, then there is no motion. There's nothing. And there's because it's heavy.
Well, no, they think that the flat Earth is moving upward in space, so that's what gravity is.
So we're being pushed on by space where there is no mass.
There's no fucking logic to it, man. Don't get in that headspace.
Do they have pictures of what it looks like?
Yeah. They think that there's an ice wall around the outer edge that you if you go past it, you will fall.
Why did we go down this road?
I have no fucking idea.
It is kind of it is what the episode's about.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's what.
A lot of this is the subject material that we're going to be talking about and getting off of.
Evolution.
Well, no, immediately.
Well, it actually plays pretty well into the episode, and I like the way that they wrote this in because the skeptic, the denier, is a hyper intelligent orangutan.
Yes.
Which is
an interesting play on.
It's
so saith the creature in the sky.
It is such a brilliant idea because it's not played up for the it's not punching down in a way on someone who is unintelligent because he's hyper intelligent and he's a fucking ape, but he's still it's 420.
Oh, should I get my bong out?
Yeah, would you?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, just the way that they set that up, where even though he's very clearly this highly evolved creature, he's just nah, fuck it, done.
What's his name? Mr. Bongo?
Dr. Banjo.
Dr. Banjo.
What the fuck? I'm just got bong on the mind now, I guess. Yeah, Dr. Banjo. He's fucking hilarious. I love him.
He is.
Yeah. Well, so Bingo Bongo.
Bingo Bango.
What do you say instead of in the flesh, in the fur?
I don't know about you, sir. But this actually leads into the next part, which is more shit to talk about. How with evolution and evolutionary theory deniers, they go to dig up bones.
Yeah,
they go to dig up fucking evidence. Which
but just before that, we have a hilarious scene with the professor and Dr. Banjo, where Dr. Banjo, has that little hologram machine, and he's like, why haven't we found the missing link? And the professor, of course, just is like, well, we actually have. Presses a little button on the hologram, and boop, pops up into the hologram. Yeah. And it just goes on and on and on. And you know what? I wish that we could have seen every single edition. I would have loved for them to just drag that out as long as possible.
I would have watched an entire 3-hour episode of just the professor animated.
Yeah.
And then this, and then
and Dr. Banjo has the same reaction to each one.
Yeah. Well,
how do you explain the gap between?
God, it's just what we were just talking about. Yeah. No amount of evidence can sway.
We're not going to be able to get away from this. The entire episode
No, it's going to be the whole fucking episode.
Yeah. I'm kind of glad that this is this is my episode because it's kind of right up my alley. I am a skeptic and this kind of shit enrages me. So I love it.
Now
I believe it the way that you really emoted.
Oh yeah,
exactly. That's what I was gonna say.
It's obvious. Look at my face.
Disregard Darrell's voice right now. He's very angry.
Guys, I'm so furious.
Just terribly angry.
I am so mad right now, you guys.
Tell me about it.
No, it is something I think about a lot, and because especially we hang out at Shady's a lot, and there's always one guy that you're gonna sit next to, and you're gonna hear some new theory that you've never heard before, and you gotta kind of listen. Yeah. Okay.
You don't have to walk away.
You're crazy. You're not living in this world. And what did the professor say? I love that, his big line.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to live in this world anymore.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Oh yeah. Oh.
So I think
the professor
I've said
is
that many times.
He's so crotchety, like this entire episode.
He is super fucking grumpy in this episode. Like,
And-
but it's just.
Well, he's out to prove a point.
Yeah, but I also feel
A
like
point that he knows is factual.
Yeah. And everybody's going against it.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I can't fault him for it. Jesus, in the last 15 minutes, 90% of it has been us screaming about how stupid people are.
Yeah, we're the professor.
And it's totally hypocritical. I can't fucking explain how gravity works.
Yeah, but I understand. Like, I understand enough to like be like, all right, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, not be like, well, make up fucking reasons.
Yeah, I don't know the fucking Latin names for every species, but I can just like, evolution, it's a real thing.
Yeah. So you have on one side like hundreds of years of scientific experimentation, and then on the other hand you have, well, what about this YouTube video that? How do you explain that?
How do you explain? YouTube couldn't exist if the world was round.
Jeez.
Have you seen this?
How do you seriously hope we all four of us never run into one of these people, because it's just going to be our heads exploding all at once.
I'm going to
followed by our asses getting kicked.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm going to regret saying this, but it seems like there's a pretty specific soundboard that would be good for
Oh,
this.
yeah. Actually,
Yes, there is.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Bring that.
No, not
That's a good one though.
Did you know we had the laugh recorded?
I've heard that laugh so many times.
Yeah, everybody at the bar knows what it is. As soon as it went off one day, James was like showing it to somebody. I saw everyone in the bar like turn around and like look, like what the fuck? Like,
because my reaction's always like I flinch every time I hear it.
It's so incredibly loud and jarring.
Shut your murderous fat mouth.
Alex Jones, the smartest man alive.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Literally.
Perfect.
And we know people who actually buy into this shit too.
Yes.
I know
Yes,
a lot
we
of people.
do.
Probably
Yeah.
about half the people that I encounter
You don't
believes in one of these theories.
You don't think you're meeting one until like randomly you say something and they're just like, well, did you see InfoWars the other day? And I'm like, what the fuck? Where did you come from? You turned into a completely different person.
Yeah.
Man, you were cool like 3 minutes ago.
Just ruined that whole thing for
I
me,
hate
man.
that I give them, like, I give that website traffic. Like, I look at InfoWars
Why?
Oh, do you?
somewhat frequently just to see what's going on over
It's
there.
all
You know?
fucking...
Oh, I am fucking aware, David.
Yeah.
I hate it, but I cannot stop buying those brain force pills. I mean, man, they just make me so much
Oh, yeah,
smarter.
that's why you keep looking at the fucking website. Brain
Brain
force.
force.
Yeah,
see,
brain
I'm-
force.
I'm so like adamantly against giving any air or attention to any of that. I don't follow fucking 45 on Twitter, even though that's
You don't
just-
need to follow them. Just turn on the
That's
fucking
true, you
news.
don't-
Yeah, that's
exactly.
true,
But I
yeah.
specifically don't follow him so he doesn't get another follower, even though I still read all his goddamn tweets because they're on fucking CNN now.
Oh, yeah, the under fucking cross the bottom probably. That's where they
Hey,
are.
did I ever tell you guys, not to like totally change the topic, but Did I ever tell you guys that President Obama follows 10,000 people on Twitter, and for some reason I'm one of them?
Yeah,
like,
you have
legit.
that. Yeah.
Like, he
That's an
follows me. I don't know why or how that happened.
This must be a cool guy.
Michael, big fan of Florence and Libby. Hope your show goes really well tonight. Even if it doesn't, Chalmers will pick it right back up.
Oh, thank you, Mr. President.
You're goddamn welcome, asshole.
Sorry. What were you gonna say though? You, something you were like.
Oh well, yeah. Like
mad.
I don't give air
We're all
to
mad
that
today,
stuff.
by the way. We should
Yeah,
reiterate
we're
that.
fired up.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, we were bitching and whining throughout the first part. Not the first part of the episode. As we were sitting down to watch the episode,
Yeah.
everyone had something to
Cold in
say.
here.
Yeah, I was like, fuck.
But if an article that I'm reading is refers to a source that I don't like, if it's just like, and Breitbart had this to say about the most
Nope.
recent mass shooting. That's like I source all of my articles because I need to fucking know, like, okay, this is a real thing. But if it says like, oh, Breitbart said this, I'm just like, that sounds like some shit Breitbart would say. Moving on.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
click on the link because it's just like, that's going to get them one more view, and I don't need that shit.
See, sometimes I
Yeah.
can't stop myself from looking at that stuff just because.
Yeah.
I'm with
Me
you.
too.
Because of I know that I'm giving them something with my click, but like I cannot help trying to like just I guess just like seeing what they're saying. So like I don't know.
Once you've read one Breitbart fucking article,
Yeah.
it's all the same. It's all the same.
But I
fucking-
feel the same way with regards to like Share Blue. You know, like I won't read Share Blue articles either. Okay, I guess I feel the same way about a headline from Breitbart as I do about Share Blue.
What's that?
Share Blue is like super left wing. Like everything they say, I agree with. Everything that they say, I
No,
agree
but
with.
you're-
But I just don't necessarily trust them to
Yeah.
be presenting things.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Factually,
our side does it too.
you know what I mean?
so.
hmm I mean,
But-
yeah, and there's, like, you're right, there's very, Occupy Democrats is,
Yeah, sure.
where,
Yeah.
you know, I see fucking memes from this come up all the time, and I agree with them because
Yeah.
I'm a fucking left-wing asshole.
Socialist.
But then there's also sources like The Hill, which is, you know, very
Mhm.
right-leaning, but also a really good
See, the
journalistic source.
Hill seems to be really good quality.
Oh, yeah.
As far as I can tell.
No, they have very good journalists. They
Yeah.
fact check everything, and it, you know, comes up clean. So like,
Right.
there
They
is
have,
just like,
Yeah, sensational headlines, but they're something you can trust.
and I'm sure that there are people on the right who read, you know, I don't know, Breitbart or watch Fox as the same thing that we go to Occupy Democrats, or what was the one that you said,
Share Blue.
Where it's
or
just,
even like
you know,
Raw Story.
where it's sort of that validation
Share
of
Blue,
your
that's
own
spelled
perspective, but you
CHER.
still know it's bullshit.
No, Daryl, it's not.
It's not
It's not
run by
about the
Cher?
singer Cher.
Okay.
No.
It should be.
How did we get here? Where-
Okay,
I'm sorry. I'm a big Cher fan.
We need to just it's flat out say a lot of this episode is going to be us airing intellectual grievances. We will
Mhm.
also talk about Futurama.
Well,
we
yeah.
promise.
Here's
Where are we?
a grievance that I would like to air. If you're not listening to the new podcast called "Are You Talking REM Re Me," you're
Oh.
a fucking idiot. Go listen to it.
We had
I
talked
agree.
about this last night.
Yeah, we
So
did.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's amazing.
because you're a
continuation.
huge fan of You Talking You Too to me.
Yeah, it's the best podcast of all time.
I agree.
By far. I mean, it's the funniest thing that I've ever listened to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it is super funny. I just couldn't get into it because I don't give a fuck about you two.
Dude, they talk about you two like 10% of any episode.
It's 10% too much.
Do you like REM?
I love REM.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, that's why.
But
I'm
see,
so-
what I was telling him yesterday is that he's going to miss a lot of the, like, you know, in-jokes or, like, the stuff that they built from You Talking
True.
You Two to me.
You know what? But
It's
I'm
worth
gonna get the
watching as a
new.
comedy
I'm gonna get the new in jokes stuff that they come up with now. That's evolution for you.
And back to the show.
Yes.
So when they're at the archaeological dig site,
The old Dubai Gorge.
the professor has so many great insults in this episode, and he calls Dr. Banjo a quote banana swilling poop slinger.
Yeah. That made me laugh.
Which is how I refer to flat earthers.
Yes.
I love this whole scene. I love how easy it was for them to find.
Yeah, they just
fossils.
like dug a bunch of separate holes. Like
Mm-hmm.
we even get a joke at the expense of one of the saddest episodes,
Oh yeah.
where Hermes finds another fossilized dog.
It's another one of Fry's dogs.
But it's not. It's like a dachshund puppy.
Yeah, it's a random.
It doesn't even look like Seymour.
I think that was the joke though in general, and I love Fry in the back. What was that, Hermes? Like popping up.
Yeah, it is. I mean, because it doesn't make sense at all, but it is just kind of a goofy callback to that episode where, you know, I don't know, just drawing lines between things, or just like, oh, we're talking about archaeology, let's bring up the fossilized dog
Yeah,
again.
because that's like one of the most
Well
notorious episodes ever.
Put him down, man. He was fine. He's harassing him.
Yeah, he has the most concerned look on his face. What the fuck?
What's going on?
I like scenes like this where they're digging up fossils, because it's just like an excuse to come up with one joke after another.
Yeah.
So it's like each thing they found is like.
Did you guys talk about the soup?
No, we haven't talked about
The
the
soup is hilarious.
Throw 'em in the soup.
Especially when you see them actually all eating it later, and they've just got all like bones in there.
So they threw Fry's dog in the soup.
Oh yeah, that was hilarious.
Which
Like
is-
apparently Fry has another dog that got, you know, flash frozen or whatever in molten lava.
There might be more too.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
Well, where else would Fry have fossilized dogs in the world? It's, as far as we know, he's lived in Bushwick his entire life.
Yeah, exactly.
How'd one end up in Africa?
Yeah. I don't know. He's got like a Siberian Husky somewhere in Alaska. This is from the time he did the Iditarod.
Yeah.
Fry and the Iditarod?
It's he's just got like an old Husky. It's frozen in the glacier up there.
Do you remember any of the others that they found other than
Other fossils?
Yeah, those jokes.
The Dilophosaur that Zoidberg tries out his necktie bit on.
Oh yeah,
I love that.
Oh wait, so yeah, I forgot. But Zoidberg and Kubert are at least along for part of the episode.
Yeah.
With the rest of the crew. But yeah, the necktie joke I thought
What did he
was
say?
hilarious.
You need a long necktie or a...
Oh,
it was a fossil of a dinosaur with a really long neck.
Yeah, like what was it like? Imagine the money.
Oh, you must have spent a fortune on ties.
That's right. Yeah, yeah. Kubert just stares at him.
And I liked how he got out of that. It says, "I should have used my ring around the collar bit."
Yeah,
it's a very like vaudevillian presentation of it as well. Just like
But that's how Zoidberg always is.
Yeah, no, he's a very Borscht Belt comedy sensibility.
Yeah, yeah.
This kind of opens us to the subplot, the B story.
Yeah, it kind of introduces it here.
Yeah, just like kind of randomly. And that was another thing, too. You didn't think it was going to go anywhere. But then here we are, these two characters.
Yeah, it's kind of a throwaway thing.
Yeah, they could have
Where's
feasibly
Zoidberg?
done an entire B plot on like any of the things that happen at the kids. Hermes finds the dog. Amy chisels off one of her fingers.
Yes, which winds up in a bowl of soup.
I thought there was going to be more of a payoff for that one, but it wasn't.
It wasn't quite there.
No, she just kind of swiped it from Fry, I think.
That's mine.
Yeah. Kubert and Zoidberg. Bender's kind of plays in because he finds the spring and claims it's a robot fossil.
Yeah. It's a bed spring, you bed spring.
Your suit doesn't fit because you stole it from a boy.
He was a man.
It was his bar mitzvah.
Well, at this point, like, Farnsworth is still digging late into the night. Did you guys mention all the other fossils they found?
Just a couple.
Okay.
We
All right,
mentioned
well,
we talked about the Dilophosaur with the necktie bit. We didn't go into what was the one that they put in the soup? It's like a half man, half toucan.
Yes.
Oh yeah, who finds it?
Leela, yeah.
And the professor's like, "Oh, that's not important. Toss it into the soup." That was the first time we saw the soup, I think.
I've been like, that's very important. Where did that come from?
Frankly, I'd watch a whole other episode just about the toucan people that went extinct.
Exactly.
If they did like a Tales of Interest type episode about this is the one with the toucan people and how they were eradicated by the evolution of plastic soda rings.
Who was the serial character? Toucan
Toucan
Sam?
Sam, yeah.
Maybe
Yeah,
that was
Fruit
the
Loops.
joke. Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
I mean, he was an actual toucan though.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he wasn't like a
a
toucan human hybrid.
Yeah.
Oh my god, how terrifying would that? You could not buy that cereal.
No one would buy that fucking cereal, dude.
Oh,
A human face with a toucan's beak.
just an enormous beak and these tiny dead little eyes.
Uh-huh.
Like half hair, half feathers, like multicolored, but it's all like kind of like earth tone.
This
Jesus
is what
Christ.
happens when you believe in a magic man in the sky.
You guys want to buy my brown fruit rings?
Oh, God.
Oh, so wait, the fruit rings have changed colors too. They're now skin tone.
Yeah, they're all
Or
like
flesh tone.
they're like beige and egg shell and
Ew.
burnt sienna or
Oh, God. Oh.
Wait, what do they call
the,
Yeah, what are they called?
oh,
them? Oh yeah, we need a name.
Instead of Fruit Loops.
instead of Fruit Loops,
Oh, jeez.
Earth Loops.
No.
No, Dirt Hoops.
Dirt loops.
Yeah, I like their loops.
I like Dirt Hoops.
Dirt
Yeah.
hoops.
Just because it's slightly stupider.
Exactly.
You guys want some Dirt Hoops?
He's like offering to you from like a fucking alleyway.
Turns your cereal milk the color of Mississippi.
So this is where
No, what other serial characters can we turn into weird hybrid human characters?
well,
my-
there's
Well, Captain Crunch is already a human, I guess.
Cocoa Puffs.
Oh yeah, that bird. Yeah.
or
The Tricks Rabbit.
Why are there so many birds? I guess there's only two.
what's a
All those cereal birds. There's so many of them. Two.
Yeah. Whoops.
that is a Fry answer right there. So,
Oh my god, I keep thinking of them, but now they're like, Toucan Sam's kind of the only one. All the rest are like weird amalgams of like human and thing. I'm thinking like
Cookie Crisp has
the
a
Dog.
wolf or,
No, it's a dog. I thought.
I thought it was a coyote.
or a coyote or something like
Wait,
that.
what is it?
I don't know. Never really thought about
Good
it.
fucking question.
I used to love Cookie Crisp. I thought it was like a dog, and there was like a police officer always chasing him because he's stealing the Cookie Crisp.
Yeah, he was a burglar.
Yeah.
That's what you want on your cereal.
Clearly.
A criminal.
Hi, I'm a criminal wolf, and I'd like to sell you this bowl of cookies to have for breakfast.
But
Jesus Christ.
well, that is how it. There's the Hamburglar. He steals hamburgers.
Yes,
so
that's right.
There's a tradition there.
Why are there so many burglars?
Yeah,
Wait,
everybody.
there's just two.
Well, all fucking like advertising mascots for like children's things are. What the fuck is Boo Berry?
Well, Boo Berry's like a pink
a
ghost.
blue ghost.
Blue. Oh yeah. Wait, what's the pink one?
Pink one is Frankenberry.
Frankenberry.
Oh, my
You know, those
Yeah.
cereals are seasonal now. They only put them out around
Really?
Halloween.
Oh really?
It's the weirdest fucking thing.
Count
All
Chocula,
year.
Yeah. Oh, I love Count Chocula.
which turns your milk the same color as dirt.
Yeah, true.
Dirt hoops.
Dirt hoops. Yeah.
I love slurping that up when I'm done.
Oh my god, who was the fucking like avant-garde German impressionist that they hired to create all of these mascots?
Bill Alexander before, you know.
Oh yeah, before Bill Alexander struck it big with the Bill Alexander paints he was creating, the fucking Cookie Crisp Coyote.
And this guy, he likes to eat the cookies, and he comes into the bakery like when the Germans came to my local bakery and took the baker.
Jesus.
Oh my god. Great.
All right, no, we've gotten way off subject.
Yeah.
Let's get back into it.
So the Toucan people.
We're seriously like 4 minutes into the episode of Futurama.
Yeah, we are.
Well, no, we're about
We're
right
moving along.
when
They're
they
eating soup.
they find the missing link.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
actual
because he
missing
found
link.
several different skulls, like right in a row. The,
Yeah.
something man, Piltdown Man.
Manfred
And then he
Man.
said Manfred Man.
Yeah, I have to admit I don't know what Manfred Man is.
It was a rock band back
Oh.
in the 60s and 70s.
Is that some weird band that like Sweeney likes a
Yeah,
lot?
that's
or
one
something?
of it. It's Manfred Mann's Earth Band, and they did "Blinded by the Light." Remember that song?
Oh yeah.
Blinded by the light.
Oh yeah, I do know that song. Yeah. Okay, never knew who it was by, but
No, you do. And I liked how the Manfred Mann skull had
like sunglasses
square
or something?
eye hole sockets, I guess, to look like sunglasses.
Okay, yeah.
70s sunglasses.
Yeah.
Yeah, when everything was Ray-Bans.
Everything was square
Everything was square.
or octagonal.
There was a lot of weird shapes going on in the 70s.
Yeah.
But this is where they find Homo Farnsworth.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a joke in here when they go to the exhibit unveiling. And I have to imagine, this is another one of the... Like, it was last week when we talked about That Darn Cats,
Mhm.
and there were so many, like, jokes about academia and the university system and that whole thing. This is another one that strikes me as something that, like, someone on the Futurama writing staff went to one too many museum openings, heard this one line way too many goddamn times.
Yeah.
And just like,
What was the
Well,
line?
I think it's a funny line, actually.
we should,
Like,
we should actually say what
Yeah.
the fucking line is. Who thinks they can deliver it with the...
oh, I'm almost
Gusto.
positive that I can't.
Oh, okay.
Which
You can
line
go ahead,
is it?
James.
Yeah.
The one about
Exhibits.
yeah.
That you're,
Oh,
I like to call
yeah.
you. Future
Right,
exhibits.
here, let me get that.
Yeah.
Wait, let me get this specific. He said,
I can't remember how he sets it up.
"Welcome."
Is welcome museum patrons?
Yes, welcome, museum patrons, and as I like to say, future exhibits.
Oh my
And they get like this. But the actual response is more like just like.
Yeah, like a very like polite chuckle.
Yeah.
Like-
And it's even worse when the robot does it later and towards the end of
Yeah,
the
there
episode.
wasn't even a single.
Yeah, just
It-
silence.
It gets that sort of low rolling chuckle, but then we get a quick Zoidberg. He's good.
Oh, that joke is right up Zoidberg's
It's a joke
alley.
that
Yeah.
most people like roll their eyes and say, okay. But Zoidberg loves it because he wished he could have come up with something like that.
I mean, I loved it.
Yeah.
I wish I could have come
So
up
you
with
would have
it.
been the audience going,
I would have been the only audience member that had like a legit hearty laugh.
or as I'd like to say, future exhibits.
I just picture Suds in the back of the room in like a tuxedo with a 40, like, yeah. Good one. It's so good. But yeah, so they unveil Homo Farnsworth, and immediately it gets co-opted by Dr. Banjo.
Yeah, that kind of pissed me off.
well,
yeah.
you knew it was coming. I think.
Yeah.
Like.
Well, I didn't know that it was coming, and I've seen the episode before, but I was mad when all of a sudden Dr. Banjo's the curator.
But that's how. That's
That's
okay.
bullshit.
We're gonna get back into it here.
Suds, you are so
That's-
far off mic right now.
I'm sorry.
That's how these things work. Like, you prove something, and then along comes dipshit Dinkle to be like, but wait! Like, I have evidence otherwise. YouTube video!
Mm-hmm. And it
like
has some kind of like authority because he has a photo. He has this picture.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like intelligent design.
And there is a joke at the end of the episode which exactly lines up. Like, Banjo says something, and we'll get to that. We'll wait until we get to that, which is funny as fuck that it would come back around. Like, I think they would have just left it off, but
it was a picture of a dinosaur with Homo Farnsworth riding the dinosaur.
Have you guys been to Wyatt the Well in Mechanicsburg?
What
is that?
You need to go there.
Do I, or can you just tell me about it now?
I don't understand anything you're saying. Why at the well?
It's on Market Street, I believe, in Mechanicsburg. I can't believe I'm giving them advertising, but you need to go there so you can be as angry about Central PA as I am.
Oh, I already am. Do I need another reason?
I need to hear more. What is it?
It is as far as I can tell, it is a born-again Christian creationist propagandist store.
Oh, really?
You go in and it is like, it's shit that we're talking about. Like, you know, God put fossils on the planet to test you. Look, James is looking fucking like, what the fuck? This is a place, it's been here for at least as long as I
gotta see it.
I hate this. I hate this so goddamn much.
I'm not even shitting
I don't
you.
want to live here anymore.
Yeah, exactly. You have to go and check it out.
Perfect throwback to Futurama. This is where the professor.
Oh yeah, that's where
he's fucking given up. Dr. Banjo unveils his very clearly manipulated diorama, and the professor's like, they're never gonna fucking believe me. I'm off. I'm out of here. And moves to a planet completely devoid of life.
Yeah, just like an asteroid. He says it's an asteroid, but
it's not devoid enough of life. He wants them to set up his shack and get out of there.
Set up my shack so I can kick you out of it.
Yeah. So Hermes sets up the blow shack and it blasts them out.
Shack.
Yeah.
Oh my God! How is Blow Shack not a porno title?
Yeah, Blow Shack.
Oh, that's just
then
like the name we were talking about last night. Dusty Hallway as a porn name.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Come up with the...
That is the least sexy porn name ever.
Yeah.
Hey, baby, you want something dry?
Oh, God, no. Oh, God.
It's time
what was the other?
Dusty Hallway.
What was the other one that we came up with?
Reginald
Hopelessness.
I remember. That was way back.
Where does that come
I don't remember that.
Oh, it was. It's
good,
in Futurama somehow, but of course we're such fucking idiots. We decided that'd be a great porno name, porn star name, but it would just be someone who just like stands sadly in the corner while everyone else has sex.
Oh, sorry guys, can't get it up.
I mean, I was invited, but I wasn't really like invited to the orgy. So I mean, does anyone need a drink? Like,
I'm good here.
Okay, I'm gonna make sandwiches. Is that okay? Do you guys want sandwiches?
Does everybody like peanut butter and jelly? Nobody has an allergy. Coffee too? You want coffee?
This is like really grossing me out.
I love it.
You gotta join in on the bits, dude.
I'm not doing any more voices.
Why not?
Dr. Stephen J. Nipple has retired.
I'm not
come
talking
on.
about Dr. Stephen J. Nipple.
I thought he died.
Don't you have another character that sounds exactly like that?
Probably.
You gotta try harder, Suds. Get your shit together.
No.
It says in my notes on my phone, James, quotation, get your shit together.
Yeah. Well, we didn't talk about Dr. Nipple's brother, Dr. Arthur Rectum.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know about him.
I didn't either. I had never heard of this man.
What would he sound like?
I wonder.
Hey guys, it's me, Dr. Arthur Rectum. I'm just here to say, don't drink and drive, because then you'll have to come in and I'll have to... Oh, I'm a proctologist, by the way. So, it's an unfortunate name to be associated with this practice. However, Okay, Dr. Arthur wrecked him out. Goodbye.
All right, kind of a positive message.
I like it. That was good.
I hate myself.
We should just do like a PSA from someone, from possibly Dr. Arthur Rectum, also from one of the other, I don't know, nipple family members.
Wait, okay,
In the
so
nipple
wait,
world.
Dr. Arthur Rectum is Dr. Stephen J. Nipple's brother?
Yeah.
They don't even have the
Yeah.
same last name.
No, I believe Rectum took his wife's name in.
Oh.
He's progressive.
Rectum? Barely knew him.
Good one.
Nice.
Break time?
Yeah, I could take a break.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna go to a commercial. We'll be
And
right
we'll be back with the other 80% of this episode.
Hi, this is the crew from the Planet Express Delivery Podcast.
Hello.
We are just, this
Oh,
is
hey.
a commercial break. This is a commercial break.
This is a commercial break.
But we'd like to inform you, if you'd like to support the show, we do have several ways that you can do that. The one in particular that we are going to tell you about today, I'm going to pass this off to James right now because he has all the information, but he will tell you right now.
Yeah, I'm the one who owns a computer.
Exactly.
Okay. So
The instructions, the notes that you have there look very simple, though. It just says, send vodka.
it says send vodka.
Yeah, to support us.
Yes, just support us. Please send vodka to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. We'll find it. Don't worry.
Sure.
We always do.
But if you want a more direct way to support the show, we do have a merch store through the site TeePublic, who we're affiliated with. If you would like, go to our website, planetexpresspod.podbean.com. Click on the link in the episode description, and that'll take you directly to our merch page. Once you're there, we have dozens of designs for you to choose from. You pick the design you want, pick out t-shirt, hoodie, mug, laptop case, stickers, other things that I'm probably forgetting right
Jeez,
now.
no, that's a lot. I didn't realize we had that much even.
Oh, no.
But that's awesome. Now I'm going to go and check it out. Because
I'm going to
do
go buy
want-
some as well.
Yeah.
You know what? I think I will as well.
I think this sounds fantastic.
Okay, guys, you pushed that a little too far. I was trying to make it fun for everyone. Now it's not.
This is the funnest thing I've ever heard.
Actually,
Now,
forget this plug. We're going to buy our own merch
We're
right
buying merch. Also, though, that is not the only way you can support us. As always, we do want to hear from you on our Facebook page and on all the places you can listen to our show, Podbean being our flagship.
You could maybe rate us on iTunes,
Oh, yeah.
which would be nice of you to
Yes, we love hearing from and we do have email addresses, which we'll give at the end of the show.
But any support that you guys can throw at the show is much appreciated. We are a completely DIY endeavor, and we did not expect the show to be even as big as it is, whatever modicum of success we've been able to achieve.
Yeah, I don't think we
throughout
can
this.
measure it at any, not at this point.
But if you want, please do leave us a review in the iTunes store and check out our merch page on TeePublic. Again, go to planetexpresspod.podbean.com to click the link that will lead you there. And everything goes right back into supporting the show. We do not get paid for this.
No, we do not.
We lose money every episode that we do.
Technically, we'd all be bankrupt right now.
We're not, you're not already?
No, I have not filed.
I am fully in the red.
Well, that explains why our studio looks like shit.
Hey, fuck you.
I've changed my identity 6 times since we started this show.
All right, so yes, if you need any more information, there is an email address we'll give at the end of the show, and please send us money.
Just loose money.
Loose change. We love it.
Sacagawea dollars.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You know, somebody
Can't
who
watch
I
his movies anymore.
did used to love, and it doesn't appeal to me anymore. Even if I go and listen to like their older stuff, that I used to love is Jim Gaffigan.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
He makes me laugh.
I don't like it anymore.
Really?
His early stuff.
I think it's sort of like a one-note.
You don't laugh at the Hot Pockets thing?
Not anymore. No, I
that's-
actually think that's like the worst part of it is like I don't know.
See, that's
He's
what.
just a funny guy though.
Yeah.
But he's kind of Jim Gaffigan is sort of a low rent example of like the Mike Myers syndrome of comedy, where like Jim Gaffigan, his early stuff, even like the Hot Pocket bit, is fucking hilarious. In the same way that like when Austin Powers came out, it was like the best comedy that we'd seen in years.
Yeah.
But it's so fucking quotable and it's so beloved that like dumb people can just quote "yeah, baby" for no goddamn reason.
Yeah.
In the same way that someone can just go "Hot Pockets" and everyone knows what they're talking about, and suddenly they're funny, but they don't know why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever see The Love Guru? The Love Guru?
I did not.
No.
I don't hate
No,
myself
I
that
haven't
much.
seen it yet.
Yeah, that's like.
That was on.
I never saw
That was
that.
on How Did This Get Made, but I never.
Oh, what did they do it?
Oh,
Yeah.
But I haven't seen the actual thing.
I kind of hate that we have just criticized every comedian that we look up to
And they're our favorite comedians.
on a podcast where we're very clearly not good at this.
Yeah. These are people
Yeah.
much funnier than us.
Our shit is winged. They have this right. They have it written down and ready to go.
Yeah. We had to make up this on the spot. It helps that we have, a cartoon show that was written by several PhDs to branch off of.
And we do this for free.
Yeah.
Actually, a large deficit.
Yeah,
That's true, yeah.
Exactly.
We do that at expense to ourselves.
Yeah.
Yes.
So when you listen, just realize it's costing these guys money for each episode.
So check out our merch store on TeePublic.
Yeah, exactly. Buy our stuff.
So the next note that I wrote down just says pineapple pizza. Are we there yet?
I like
Yeah,
that.
well, I don't know. I don't care if we're there yet.
Yeah,
but,
yeah,
like,
you might as well
so
go
wait.
ahead.
Apparently this is a thing. Like, a lot of people don't like pineapple on pizza.
Nobody
No.
does. Do you?
Yeah, I love it.
Oh my
What is
God.
wrong with you?
It's terrible.
Pineapple
It's
and
sweet.
one of the
It shouldn't be on a pizza.
One of the best pizzas that you can get is pineapple jalapeno.
Oh my god. Suds.
Wow.
What's wrong with you?
I always wondered who likes these
A
pineapple
Hawaiian
pizzas.
pizza would be that plus ham. But
Yeah.
get that ham out of there. Just pineapple and jalapeno.
Just more pineapple for me.
Yeah.
It's more of that sweetness.
It's so
Sweet
fucking good.
pineapple.
Yeah, the sweetness with the cheese and the spicy.
Wait, I thought a Hawaiian pizza was pineapple and spam.
Oh, you know what? I think that's
Maybe.
like that's
I've
that,
only ever seen with
that
ham.
is something. Yes.
It might be
Because spam
that
is popular
traditional.
in
But I think
Hawaii.
if you order, okay, so this is gonna sound so stupid, but like if you order a Hawaiian pizza from Pizza Hut, it's gonna be pineapple, ham,
Yeah.
and
I bet you spam
jalapenos.
is better though.
I mean, I like spam.
Oh my god, you're just so wrong about.
You never chopped up a brick of spam in a pan and put some honey mustard in there and just fried it up and eaten it?
Of course I have. It's disgusting.
It's so good.
No. Meat
It's so-
shouldn't be canned.
So salty and
It is very salty, but I like it.
Oh my.
no, that's not the problem. The problem is pineapples on pizza.
No, pineapples on pizza are great. Dave, why aren't you chiming in support of me?
Because I don't like it.
Nobody likes it.
Yeah,
You're the
I
first
guess.
person I've come across
Really?
that likes it.
We get
terrible
pineapple
idea.
on pizza all the time. It's so good.
Guys, email us, message us on Twitter. What's your opinion on pineapple pizza?
Hashtag.
Suds is wrong.
No. Okay, if you like pineapple on
Suds doesn't
pizza, if you like pineapple on pizza, pine. Oh, wait.
Apple.
No, wait. Hashtag I pine for pineapple. And if you don't like pineapple on pizza, hashtag
Pineapple.
pineapple. That is fucking perfect. Yes, thank you, Darrell. Yes, if you like pineapple on pizza, hashtag I pine for pineapple. If you don't, then hashtag pineapple. That was perfect. That's what I was trying to think of, something that good. I couldn't.
What are you doing? What?
Well, so that's why that joke worked so well in this episode because everybody hates pineapple on pizza,
Yeah.
and so they were
Well,
trying to
three-quarters
save.
of this table hate pineapple on pizza.
Well, you're all wrong.
Are we? You're outnumbered, motherfucker.
By the way, I can't believe that Hermes, of all people, who's always make like at least once per episode, there's some joke about like weed with Hermes.
Mm-hmm.
Him, of all people, is gonna throw away a pizza just because it has pineapple on it. I figured he would be the one to devour
That's
it.
how horrible the pizza is.
I'm buying a pineapple jalapeno pizza tonight.
No,
all
there's
you
a
assholes
fucking
will
pie
eat
in
it.
the fridge, the freezer.
Well, I'm gonna put some fucking pineapple on it.
No, you're not.
Yes, I absolutely
it's a
am.
pepperoni pizza. We're gonna cook it up. No pineapple.
Well, here's
I
the
forgot about that. I'm really excited now.
thing that I am still like stuck on. Pineapple on pizza, whatever your opinion, I really don't give a shit. But the professor ordered these pizzas, and they all throw them away.
Yeah.
Did he not know what he fucking... Did he just, like, tell the delivery company to just wing it? Just throw whatever the fuck you
Why
have
did
on there?
every pizza have
Wait,
pineapple?
yeah. Okay, yeah, I was surprised
Like
that
6 of them.
every pizza was the same. If you're ordering 6 pizzas, you're not getting 6 of the same pizzas.
And
also,
nobody liked it. So
was the
who ordered
professor
it?
in that scene where they threw them away? I can't
Yeah.
remember. Did he throw them away too?
I have to imagine at least one of those was cheese, and maybe it was the one he was holding. And he just whatever.
Have we talked about the grand pianos?
No.
No. That was great.
Have we talked about these pianos?
So they set up the.
If you like grand pianos, hashtag tweet at us and hashtag grand pian yes. And if you don't like grand pianos, tweet at us and hashtag grand piano.
Yes.
Just don't do that. Don't do any of that.
Oh my god.
That is a terribly.
How long have you been waiting
waste
to
of
say
a
that
fucking-
No, I just thought of it.
Oh, okay.
Jeez.
He's had that one in the bank for like 3 months.
God.
But
that is a great joke. He had 3 grand. I just loaded the I just moved in the last of the grand pianos.
Yeah.
Into that little tiny blow up.
Because we
shack.
see when the Trilobots eat the shack that they eat the shack and then they eat like the 5 grand pianos that are inside of it.
Why would Farnsworth need this? Because he's Farnsworth.
For the same reason I think that Bender had a harpsichord when he was drifting through space.
That's true. Yeah. But Bender's magic, and we see some of that here in a minute.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. So they're on this deserted island and they need some kind of source of drinking water. I forget what Bender said. He had a good joke about how bad the water was.
Fry.
They're commenting on the.
It's worse than Dr. Pepper.
Diet Dr. Pepper.
It's not that bad.
Yeah.
It's just water filled with toxins.
Well, this is where we're introduced to the actual plot.
Yeah, this is when.
This is the story.
Well, then they're stuck in this cave as the nanobots that the professor put in this lake have evolved now
to Trilobots.
Trilobots that strategically eat at the Planet Express cruise outfits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
To where that was. This struck me in like a very Barbarella sort of way, where it's like strategic coverage.
Or
it's not Barbarella.
What was the one about where they went back into the dinosaur times 10,000 BC or something?
That might be.
With Raquel Welch.
Barbarella's like the space one. That's what Barbarella is.
Well, no, that's Jane Fonda.
Is that Barbarella?
Yeah, that's Jane Fonda fucking her way across the galaxy.
Yeah.
Well, what's the one with the skimpy?
Oh, that's Rita Hayworth, right?
Yeah.
Or the one.
Because that's in Shawshank Redemption. That's
Right.
The last
Yes.
poster.
Oh my god. What?
Oh, okay.
I can't remember the fucking name of it right now.
God damn it! Why can't I remember it either? Everyone, think harder.
Wait, what? What are you describe?
Have you seen Shawshank Redemption?
Yeah.
Okay, so you
I
remember
remember
the
Rita Hayworth.
Rita Hayworth in the poster, the last poster he has on his wall.
Oh fuck.
It's a movie where she's like a cave woman, but like she's wearing this basically just a fur bikini.
Mm-hmm.
Which,
I can picture it.
Yeah,
Which is what I wear at home usually.
A fur bikini.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It's comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Why
Doesn't
haven't?
chafe.
Wait. Seems like an ideal Instagram post for you. I haven't seen that yet.
Oh, we'll get
Oh,
there.
you will.
Okay. Hopefully.
Listeners, we probably sound like idiots right now. We're trying to figure out what the hell this movie is.
I'll Google it.
We're going to get so many angry emails.
Nah, we'll be fine. We're always fine.
But we cut back to Zoidberg and Qbert.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is where Zoidberg and... well, first of all, Qbert has been abandoned by the professor. And Zoidberg is trying to form a sort of fatherly relationship with him.
Father man.
Father man away.
Father man and son boy.
And son boy.
Trying to...
But Zoidberg, they do. I don't know if we've ever learned this before, but Zoidberg is his godfather.
Yeah, which is new information to me.
I think so.
Really, there's no
I don't
backstory
recall.
on
Mhm.
Maybe it was, but I don't recall if it was.
Well, see, here's the thing. I feel like this will make more sense when we get to that later episode.
Yeah.
With, Farnsworth and Zoidberg.
When
You know
their
what I'm talking
relationship is explained.
Yeah,
more.
they like
Oh, right.
give
Yeah,
their relationship, why he even works at the Planet Express delivery hub.
Yeah.
Which is also an excellent episode, and I'm looking forward to getting to talk about that. But this, and then, so the Trilobots trap him in the cave. Pizza's poisoned with pineapples.
Mm-hmm.
Poisoned?
That was the term they even used.
That's their words, okay?
Yeah.
And also mine. It's poison. That
I think
sucks.
that's fucked up, but continue.
Now we get to see a little Bender magic, which he lights a nice little
Oh,
pilot
yeah.
light.
Oh, that was great.
His,
Yeah.
Because it was
Bender's,
dark, and I like how they showed all their eyes in the dark.
And just
Like
Leela's
Leela.
single Cyclops.
So they had
eye.
round eyes, like square eyes for a Bender, one eye for Leela,
Mhm.
and that was a great shot.
Yeah.
Did they show the professor's glasses eyes?
Probably. I think each one was different.
Remember. Yeah,
I don't actually remember seeing him in that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
might have just been the gang.
But yeah, I like that bit of Bender drinking the. I mean, it had to have been. It couldn't have been beer. It had to be some higher proof
Well,
thing.
no, it was beer. It was like a lowbrow.
Oh.
Like, and Bender works fire pretty
Yeah.
regularly. So yeah, it just kind of rolls with what he does.
But then he's just this like acetylene lantern.
Yeah, it's like one of those Coleman lanterns.
Okay, so the next note I have just says Fry should be dead.
oh yeah, this part.
What I
really
really
enjoyed
gets
this.
attacked by 3 different robotic dinosaurs that should have killed him instantly. In addition to, at the very end, he gets dropped flat on his face from a cliff.
Yeah.
Right before that.
One from the what was that?
Wait, well, when
One from the sea, one from the
Earth, land,
yeah.
and sea.
Yeah.
But when he gets taken away by that last one, he has possibly the funniest line in the entire episode.
No, it starts with a funny line. What is he sitting in a leaf and he's like, "Look, I'm the tiny man.
People poop on me.
I got a yacht and people poop on me."
Yeah.
And I don't know if this is the first time I noticed, but I love hearing Fry's screams when he's taken away by the dinosaurs. Just this.
Help, police!
Yeah.
I love hearing Fry's scream when he's attacked by the dinosaur.
Well, then when he gets taken away by the pterodactyl-ish dinosaur, what does he say? This is a really cool way to die.
Yeah, it's just fading off.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Hey, guys. Do you remember when Fry said that?
Yeah.
That was awesome.
That was awesome.
But then
And do you remember when?
I just coughed into my beer and sprayed it everywhere.
How? No one did anything funny.
I coughed and I was still laughing about that line.
So you made yourself cough your own beer.
Yes.
Oh my, that's
And
like
now it's on the table and it's in my mustache.
You're a disaster.
Yeah, I'm falling apart over here.
So you get your shit together.
Oh my god. Dave, don't fuck with his tunnel, okay?
Oh, I thought you were just gonna say don't fuck him.
No.
Also, don't fuck my cat.
I'm not a cat fucker.
Please
I
don't.
don't like to fuck cats.
He's gentle.
You know about Dave the cat fucker?
Oh, I've heard of him. Yeah.
You know, I feel like with the conversations we have, the people who listen, even though we have photos up on Instagram and Facebook, they still don't know which ones we are. So, like, the descriptions, like, oh, I coughed my beer up and now it's on the table and it's in my mustache. You both have beards and mustaches, so now they have to figure out which one of you idiots
People are gonna
did
think
that.
I said that.
Yeah.
I
Which
mean,
idiot
I feel like
fucking
they
said
probably
it?
know that I said it because I've got like a really manly voice.
You
I've
got
got like a manly
a very
beard,
good-
and like I look really
I'm
cool
Suds.
and I sound
Yeah.
really cool.
Well, let me just lay my 18-inch penis on the table right now.
Oh, taking up the whole table.
Oh my god, James, that is a nice dick.
You're gonna have to get a bigger table.
So where were we?
So, well, they're being attacked by the robo dinosaurs now.
Well, and I like the Triceratops, which was the tricycle.
Tricyclops. I'm sorry, I'm watching Sudsy.
He's
pull
getting
out He's
Oh,
getting
good
his
lord.
beer mug out.
The big mug.
It's we'll have to get a picture
Yeah,
of it, but
get a picture.
it appears to be the food processing chamber.
You could have poured that in there better.
I could have.
A little bit of a head there.
Yeah, just a tiny bit of I don't give a shit, apparently.
Okay.
Well, yeah, it's,
Oh my god.
Fry
the
gets
best thing I've ever-
Everyone
attacked.
stop to take pictures of
Yeah.
the
All right, well,
I
I'm going to
can't let
keep
this
talking.
go
My
back.
phone's
We're
charging.
gonna take
so I'm
picture of
not doing it.
Suds' mug.
So Fry gets attacked by all these dinosaurs. Obviously, you pointed out the funniest joke in the, Fry's whole repertoire in this episode. But at this point, a solar flare goes off and kills the dinosaurs.
Oh, so fucking convenient. And I love that they
She said
even
it was
say
convenient.
that. Yeah.
Well, the only robots that could have survived would have been puny mammal-like robots hiding in caves.
Yes.
Yeah.
The thorough
Well,
explanation.
wait, Bender, taught himself to knit
Yeah.
while he was in the
Hey
cave?
guys.
He's wearing a pretty nice blue scarf when he comes out.
Yeah, so this is weird, but like the other week I did actually look into like knitting, like as a hobby, because I'm trying to quit smoking and it's not going great.
Oh.
So I need
this is a new
something
thing
else
you're
to
gonna
like
do?
I need something else to like keep myself occupied, and so I'd figure like now I can just like sit in front of the TV after I get off work and knit. And then I looked up how long does it take to knit a scarf, and it said
was this off-putting to you? Like,
it was an explanation for a beginner. It'll usually take you around 3 weeks. I'm just like, no.
Yeah.
oh, 3 weeks? That's not actually that bad. I thought you were going to say like 6 months or something.
I feel bad because I was hoping that James, you were going to be the knitting guy.
The guy who knits.
Yeah.
I like it.
I could use a new scarf.
I could use a new scarf too.
All right. Well, I'm taking orders. Check out our TeePublic page for scarves. But that was the weird, like, sort of defeatist, just like, this could be a good option. I'm gonna get a new skill and turn my 3 weeks. Fuck this. So Bender survives with a scarf. It's actually a really nice looking scarf.
It is looking nice. Yeah, I like that blue color that it is.
Well,
That blue color.
Yeah, you never heard of that blue
Kind of like
color?
blue.
It's kind of like blue, but it's also blue.
This part leads into some of the best, I think, better jokes. No, really good jokes. They go on to find all these mechanical parts from the dinosaurs.
Mm-hmm.
And the professor's idea is to build a spaceship to get off the...
A rudimentary spaceship.
Yes. And what it does is it clips away and it comes back, and they have what looks like basically a dinosaur spaceship.
Yeah.
Which is...
With wings that flap.
Yeah.
Well, they're using the pterodactyl
Yeah.
dinosaur wing,
Yeah.
or the robot wings.
But the way he goes, oh, It took 2 hours, but it's done.
Yeah.
Now,
And then later,
Yeah, exactly.
flash forward
There
a
is a
few
payoff
when
for that
he's when he's building a slingshot
takes 12
using a
fucking
using a robot wishbone and the string from his boot or wait,
No,
or
it's
from his
his
waistband.
Pajama.
But it takes him
waistband.
12 hours.
So
It took 12 hours, but now it's done.
I don't know if you guys are necessarily going to get this or even agree with it, but the way that when they build the ship out of the dinosaur parts, what my mind immediately went to was Battlestar Galactica,
Oh yeah.
because there's a one episode where Starbuck crash lands on this desolate planet.
Are you talking about you're talking about the new...
The new one.
Yes.
I haven't watched it.
Okay.
What is wrong with you?
I was watching
I
other
only watched the
things.
first season.
Actually, I didn't have cable, so it was just, whatever.
Go. Suds is going to the bathroom.
I don't know what he's doing. I thought I was waiting for a response.
Why would you wait? Why would you engage him? He's so far off mic. But no, there's the one episode of the new series where Starbuck crash lands but has shot down a Cylon raider ship,
She uses that to...
and she has to fucking cut it open and crawl inside, and it's got these weird robot organs, and has to figure out how to manipulate that in order to fly it back. Yeah.
That's kind of cool. I like that. I should check that out.
Yeah, it's a really good show.
Don't give me a whole bunch of lip over there.
Oh, I will.
Don't do it.
I will.
Whatever, man.
But so when we get back from the or after they've all gone to bed, and I think Leela and Amy have been abducted by robot cavemen.
They get, and we jumped around a little bit here. So Leela and Amy get abducted by like you said, robot cavemen.
Mm-hmm.
They wake back up, and they see that the girl. What the fuck does Hermes say? Those robot cavemen stole our regular lady women, or something like.
Those robot cavemen stole our human regular women.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Which is how I refer to females, as regular women.
Regular women.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is the highest compliment that I can pay to my lady friends is, hey, you're a real regular lady.
They love that.
As opposed to the robot women. I like that.
Yeah, where are the robot cave women?
Well, there's the paleontologist that we see later.
Yeah, but we don't even that takes it. Well, and this starts jumping. We have a lot of time going on. The robots are evolving daily,
very rapidly. But before any of that happens, actually, this is what I wanted to bring up, because the Hubert Zoidberg B plot wraps up at this point. There's still or even before this, before Leela and Amy are abducted, the Hubert Zoidberg plot gets resolved, and there's still 10 minutes of episode left. We just fucking forget the B plot at this point. But there is, going along with the regular women that we've been talking about, there is a funny Hubert line in this where he just talks to Hideous Gelatinous Blob's son.
Yeah.
I forget what he says, but his response is, why don't you ask your mom? She's coming over for a sex visit later.
Yeah. Oh my god. That's probably, that sounds like a little kid responding to, doesn't quite get the joke.
He has to deal with his bully, and the best way to do that is you have to have a good mom joke. And that was his...
that sex visit.
But it worked, though, I think. It was... The guy... It threw the guy... It kind of knocked him back on his heels a little bit.
It really cracked me up just how stupid it was.
Why don't you ask your mom? She's coming over for a sex visit.
Yeah.
Well, that's
that's how you should refer to it.
Yeah.
And to all of our listeners, go ahead and ask your regular women if they would like to come over for a sex visit.
You know, I've never referred to it that way, but It
You
really
should give it a
fits.
try.
Yeah.
Yeah, might have some luck. Who knows?
So instead of you don't say a booty call, you don't say
Netflix and chill.
Yeah, it's
Sex
a sex
visit.
visit. It's really it's practical.
All you youngsters out there who are listening, try it out.
Something so formal about that, like, douchey frat boy, like, cold call of just like, did you want to have sex? No? Okay.
No, it's not even that. It's a text now. What you doing? That's basically the fucking, like...
Which is the way that you can just, like, proper that up. Just like, hello there, would you like to have a sex
That's
visit?
right. Can I interest you in a sex visit?
No, just sex visit, question mark.
I'm fairly certain if you just, like, cold called that to enough numbers, eventually someone just be like, yeah, all right.
That sounds good. That's exactly what it's exactly what I'm looking for right now.
I
would like to visit you, or you can visit me. A sex visit.
And sex can be involved.
Yeah.
I would like to see this on like the Craigslist. Like
Fucking top man for women. Sex
Sex
visit?
visit.
Question mark?
yeah.
Men seeking question mark. Sex visit?
Yeah. I have questions. Alright,
So it turns out
this whoever
we-
responds, man, woman, some kind of slug person, the toucan people, they could come as well.
yes. Oh God. With those lifeless eyes. Ugh.
So it turns out Cubert had the best burn of all time with his sex visit.
But then we do like there's sort of a moment between Zoidberg and Qbert right here, because this is when, well, because the bully's gonna beat him up based on that sick burn that Qbert just laid out there.
That is my experience with bullies, yes.
Yes. They do retaliate.
So
for what you made
the
them.
bully is going to retaliate, but then Zoidberg gives him a pretty good life lesson of just how to get away from a bully, which is to just act super pathetic.
Yeah.
So Zoidberg says, "I peed my pants." I'm scared.
And you know what? It is pretty genius, because at that point the bully is going to say, "No, I can't do this anymore. This is just too pathetic.
It's not even worth it at this point."
So it is a pretty genius, and I like the fact that Qbert was in awe of that move. What do you say? Some kind of a Jedi? Or
Dumpster Jedi.
Yeah.
It's like playing possum.
What are Jedis?
So they're like space
Did you ever hear
wizards,
that,
but
movie
they're
Star
good at
Wars?
sword fighting.
Yes. Space wizards who can use swords.
It's like Gandalf if he was floating around in zero
Well,
G's.
yeah, Gandalf can use a sword.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
pretty
he
good.
is a very good swordsman
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
for, you know.
We are fucking nerds.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
No, we're cool, Dave. Oh,
the
whoops.
coolest.
Clearly not.
Yeah, you're just knocking shit, spitting beer into your mustache and knocking microphones over. What the hell's going on?
I've got a show to play later. I'm just trying to get warmed up, buddy.
I can't.
I'm just,
Yeah.
I'm just getting in the zone.
All right, so
Yeah, I mean, Suds has a big gig tonight.
yes,
At,
since we're off
in
topic.
Harrisburg at the where is it?
At the bike shop.
The bike shop.
Well, this isn't gonna be
It's very
posted
exciting.
tonight.
Oh, it's at the bike shop?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that makes things way easier.
Where'd you think?
I thought it was at JB's.
No, that was last week, but that one got canceled because of the snow.
Right.
But then we're also playing Plug Time. We're playing this upcoming Friday, which I think this will be out by then, at Little Lamps downtown on State Street.
Yeah.
Cool.
You had told me about this. You have not, as of yet, been asked to play Little Lamps, right?
We have been once, but then it got canceled because the touring band, dropped off, so the show got canceled. But yeah, this will be the first time we're playing Little Amps, and I'm pretty stoked about it.
Neat. Click.
Neat.
End of recording.
Wait, isn't there an entire episode of Futurama where Bender just keeps saying neat?
Yeah, it takes pictures.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't see that one.
I mean, he
Bender's
says it
photographer.
several times throughout the series.
He's got a few catchphrases, like a foot on the bun. Neat.
Yeah.
And yeah, baby, I know it.
Yeah. Oh, neat. Also a compliment you could pay a potential sex visit partner.
Yeah. Neat.
Oh, yeah.
Sex visit?
Yeah.
Neat. That's it. End of transaction.
How did we get here?
No, we're just building the fucking pathos now. Just like, hello, regular woman. Would you like to come over for a sex visit? Yes? Neat.
Best conversation ever.
So,
all right, where are we?
If you are in favor of sex visits, tweet at us. Hashtag sex yes visit.
Yes, visit.
And if you're against sex visits in general, then hashtag tweet at us and hashtag sex.
you know what? Just find me on Instagram at occasional nudity. That'll put everything right out front, and then let me know if you're interested in a sex visit.
I actually thought I had a good one.
You have
but
to
I
at
forgot
least have
about it.
something
I forgot
there.
what it was.
You have to.
I did, and then I forgot it halfway through.
Suds, quick question. Do you want me to cook that pizza while we finish the show?
Yeah, I don't care.
All right. Doing it. Continue.
All right.
Pineapple.
Yeah.
Oh, there better be some goddamn pineapple.
James, wrap this shit up, man.
We still have like 10 minutes of episode.
Yeah, who cares?
All right, so this is where we'll cut to where the robo paleontologist finds the Planet Express crew.
Mm-hmm. That was like kind of like is it Jane Goodall or the
I want to say
Leakey?
Jane Goodall.
Mary Leakey, but it was one of those famous anthropologists.
I you know what? I actually hadn't thought before that that character was based off of anything. Like, I mean, it could definitely be like a Jane Goodall type character, but
yeah.
But she meets up with the Planet Express crew. They're kind of amazed to like find each other, especially since, I mean, we kind of glossed over the robot cavemen, but I don't have anything funny to say about that. So,
I did think it was kind of funny, like fucked up, but kind of funny. They just like when they get them into their cave, they just hand Amy a broom or leave her a broom. Like, I think they just want wives.
Well, I mean, they do evolve very quickly, but they haven't gotten to first wave feminism at this point.
Oh, right, of course.
Yeah.
Yes, first wave.
But this is so. This kind of brings it full circle to where they're at the Robo museum exhibit now again, where and they tell the same dumb, goddamned archaeology joke,
which I love.
But I like it got a different reaction though. This reaction was just like nothing.
Silence.
Yeah. It was like someone coughs.
There wasn't
crowd.
any polite chuckles. It was just nothing at all.
Yeah.
And Zoidberg wasn't there to appreciate it.
Oh, that's true. Zoidberg didn't get to see it this time around. That's unfortunate.
But there was something that, well, first of all, the professor's inadvertent divulgence of the fact that he created every living robot on that planet.
Mm-hmm.
Because he seems to have thought that like everyone knew already.
Well, you would think, and we talked about this at the top of the show, you would think robots of all, I guess, creatures at this point would be like, and they're super logical. They believe in science, like science, evolution. Mm-hmm. But I think there's a part missing. Like, wouldn't robots have the memory passed down where they would be aware?
Yes, that's actually a really good point.
Well, I guess that's what this what Bender was explaining is that robot evolution is no different than
but he even says,
human evolution.
Robots do everything faster, and like
even believing that robots do things faster.
Yeah. So like, and I just passed on like with all the machines we use, like computers, like Wi-Fi, the cloud. Was there a cloud at this point in the episode?
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay, so
yeah, for sure.
They must have taken it and been like, all right, so we're gonna make these robots evolve, let's make them more organic. I guess every robot has a singular memory that does not connect. It's not like a hive mind. Whereas the nanobots, which I don't understand right there in itself, nanobots probably work on a hive mind. They have one goal. It is to clean the water. And then they don't, there's a lot of not being explained here. So
Very similar to Wash Bucket.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Jeez. I love you, Scruffy.
Yeah, where the hell's Scruffy? Sorry to get off topic.
Yeah, we'll discuss that at the end of this. But it's funny, but at the same time, they use this robot analogy to explain that to kind of poke holes in a lot of theories, I think. Like, so, yes, we've proved that evolution is a thing. But when someone says, and you know what, I will completely disagree with creationists and or a lot of religious folks. I think we're an accident, if you want to. I think this is just like, it happened. Like, that's just the way I see it.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people think that there is like a higher power, Suds being the one conspiracist who thinks that aliens came here and started our whole fucking, I don't know.
Oh, I gotta hear this.
I actually just think that it's here's what my overall hypothesis is. I think it's more likely that life got planted on Earth by some like alien civilization. It's more likely that happened than there is some man,
Okay.
God,
Yeah.
whatever.
It's
that
not a
created
hypothesis.
this. Sorry, whatever.
That's just yeah.
So you're saying that's better than the God creating the
Yeah, there is
Garden
no
of Eden.
there is no God. However, there might be some civilization, billion light years away that somehow.
But a crazy person
Something
would
came
go,
here.
well, then how do you explain them?
There's no God, but there is a Glenn.
Oh, Glenn, why did you take a shit on Earth?
What is that from? What is that?
Nothing. It's just a dumb joke.
No,
Yeah.
that's just happening right now.
There's no God. There's just some other guy that's just
named
like
Glenn.
fucking
It's not God,
life
it's Glenn.
exists over there, whatever. And then he goes back to his Glenn wife and is just like, yeah, create some life over there. It's fine. In the same way that you would bake a pizza.
Which I'm doing right now.
Oh man, that actually reminds me of like sort of the It mythology.
Oh, yeah?
With regards to like Pennywise.
Well,
and-
Pennywise is an alien.
Well, Pennywise
We don't know.
is like
Well, and he's
He's always been there.
a multi-universal being, but then
Yeah.
there's also the turtle.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And
Oh, with the supposedly the planet being carried on, or are you talking about the
Well,
turtle
No,
thing?
Maturin sneezed and created the universe.
Oh,
it's
God.
all fucking insane.
But
and
he
I
also
love it,
created the
but-
Deadlights, which
That's true.
the
Yes,
extra dimensional
yes.
being
Oh,
it lives in.
geez.
That is such a weird goddamn book.
I love
Hey,
it. I
remember
love
the
that.
end where aren't they biting each other's tongues while they're that's how they
You
defeat
talking
the
about the
turtle.
sex scene?
Yeah, it's pretty creepy.
You mean the prepubescent sewer
You don't
orgy?
see that in the movie.
Or it's not an
Read the book.
orgy.
It's a gangbang.
It's a
it's a gang-
train. It's a train.
No, it's not even that. She goes
It's
to one
inappropriate.
guy. it is inappropriate. It's completely. But she like hops to.
I was
each
waiting for that in
fucking
the movie
dude.
and they didn't show it.
They're not gonna show that.
Daryl,
shit.
you were excited. Daryl's in the theater like, oh man, I can't wait to see this train. So like jerk off in the theater.
Well, you know what they'll do? They'll transfer.
Different kind of theater.
I'm pretty sure Paul Rubens can point you to one of those.
Hey, Daryl.
Anyway.
I can't do a
Yeah.
fucking Pee Wee Herman voice.
It was a good. It was a good movie though.
Yeah, I loved it.
But
I only just watched it
they
recently.
didn't get deep into the mythology though.
No.
That'll be the next movie. They'll probably show more.
Well, there were a bunch of actual like Easter eggs with like when when Eddie was in the basement. There's like turtle wax and like stuff like that.
Oh,
that
wow.
was sort of
Does Tim Curry show up at all? Any
Well-
cameos?
not Tim Curry.
We all float.
Not Tim Curry because Tim Curry had a stroke and is in really bad
That's
health.
right,
However,
yeah.
his version of Pennywise the Clown was in the house on Neibolt Street. where they go in and they're like, trying
don't
to
ruin it for
defeat
me.
Pennywise. He was just like, there's a room of clowns, and one of the clowns is
okay.
the same
All
as
right, all
Tim
right.
Curry's Pennywise. Yeah,
That-
it was a nice little.
We're way off topic, but I will say this: that movie, that miniseries on TV, scared the shit out of me when I was a kid.
Me too.
Yeah.
Like,
The new one's great.
I'll check it
A
out.
little,
I recommend it.
a little, maybe too much CGI at times, but otherwise really, really good.
Oh, that Skarsgård boy.
Mm-hmm.
I really feel like that's just how Bill Skarsgård is in real life.
I saw
Oh, yeah?
I saw a pretty good interview with him on Conan.
Oh yeah.
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 Does that goofy smile?
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
I used to walk around the house like this. I'm like, you're insane.
Yeah.
You're an insane person.
Oh, hey, did you set a timer?
No, I did not.
Do you know when you
It's
started this?
preheating though.
Well, yeah,
So-
but you threw the pizza in there.
Yeah, about like 5 minutes ago. It should only take a minute to preheat.
Yeah, it's
10
still,
minutes.
Still going.
Put it on for 20 minutes.
This is great.
Yeah.
It is.
Audio.
This is great podcasting.
Yeah, this is part of our life.
For those who, I kind of paint a picture. Suds is programming the oven for pizza. To eat a pizza.
Our studio is in our one co-host's apartment.
Let's wrap this goddamned episode up.
All right, so we get to the end, and we were just talking. I went on a rant about the robots in this.
Mm-hmm.
The professor basically fucks up their whole idea of evolution by saying, I started your evolution, which is a theory that is actually is that creationism?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so creationism is basically that a all-powerful being started evolution.
That it couldn't have just happened
Yeah,
by itself.
Exactly. There has to be some higher power, which
Mhm.
I will go on to say I think is complete bullshit as well. It's very unlikely that that happened, just like the professor says later on.
Mm-hmm.
But he fucks these robots' minds completely. So he's put on trial at this point.
Yeah.
Now we see a
Bender
lot of
defends
shit.
him.
Yes, we see a lot of shit going on. I love the suspenders.
Yeah, it's
You
kind
in a
of,
lot of trouble, boy.
yeah. It's a takeoff of the, I think it's the Scopes trial back in the 20s.
Yeah.
I think they call it the Scopes monkey trial.
The Scopes monkey trial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
With-
jeez.
where they
Scopes
deb-
was
they
what-
debated evolution.
well whether evolution should be taught in schools.
Yeah,
Because Scopes was I don't remember if he was just like fired or like in prison for teaching evolution.
And this is our country. This is what happened.
Yeah,
in
and
the
this was
fucking
like
30s.
in the 20s or 30s. It was a long time ago.
We're still fighting this battle
Mhm.
today. It doesn't fucking matter.
It was Clarence Darrow against, and then was the one that defended the teacher, and then William Jennings Bryant was going against him, but it was a big. And people still talk about it, but it is kind of hard to believe this. It was almost 100 years ago, and then we're still having this debate now.
No, it's like
Yeah.
100 years from now, we'll still be talking about fucking gun control.
Mhm.
It's gonna be the same fucking thing.
But then the super evolved robots, who I wanted to point out are very reminiscent of the Brain Spawn.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Oh yeah.
They wrap it up in a very sort of, I don't know, nihilistic way where it's just like, no, we haven't reached a verdict.
We haven't-
Essentially, all life is bullshit.
Well, yeah. Have you ever? Eventually, what they say is that we will evolve to a higher consciousness where none of this shit will matter. Like we'll exist, and that will be the only thing, and nobody will give a shit about anything else.
Yeah.
Like,
I already don't.
well, yeah, I don't either, but I still have my things. I have my beer, I got my microphone in front of me, I have my Xbox at home. That will not fucking...
Xbox made the list interesting.
Yeah, I know. I this is the first thing popped in my head.
Beer, microphone, Xbox.
None of
Xbox.
that shit. We will be essentially Buddhist monks. No possessions, nothing like that. We will be Zen. We will be a higher intellect.
But Buddhist monks with sex visits.
James, you're shooting high here, buddy.
That's what she said.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Hey, what's the name of that robot that's like a Jeopardy thing? You guys know what I'm talking about?
Help us out here.
Yeah.
on Futurama.
You're not giving us any context.
No. There's a robot that was created, like.
Oh.
It has like a human first name.
Yeah, I think I know
Wilson or something.
It was supposed to play Jeopardy,
or I don't know.
Or was it host of Jeopardy?
Maybe Jeopardy has nothing to do with it.
Okay. Oh, do you mean the chess playing robot?
No, but it's something like that. Some super smart robot that can beat everybody at anything. I just feel like that's what's gonna like evolve and be like those fucking orbs at the end of this episode.
Our first jab at fucking AI turned into be a fascist that wanted to kill all humans.
Yeah, we didn't do too well with that.
Yeah, no. That right there can indicate what's going to happen with AI. And hopefully it's not as bad as that, but the thing wanted to be get rid of us because it knew that we were killing ourselves.
Wait, the thing?
Yeah, I'm calling it a thing at this point.
Oh, okay. Not the titular thing.
No, not that thing.
John Carpenter's
Yes,
The Thing.
Talking about the AI, do you guys see that video where they're asking it questions and it's like a sociopath?
No, I didn't see it.
Yeah. So we've already, in speaking of the thing, we already established you're
McCready.
You're McCready. I'm Childs.
Keith David is cursing us right now.
So I guess that
So
makes
what?
Suds Wilford Brimley.
Yep. He gets
Well, I got the diabetes. I'm just glad you didn't say I was the thing.
Well, once we get the board game, we'll figure that out.
No.
Are we like done with this or?
Well, what? Yeah, I think we're kind of at the end.
So nobody gets prosecuted in this trial against the naysayers to evolution. Is that where it ends? Or no, they end up back at the station.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they
got
got
it.
back in the thing with wings, the prehistoric.
Yeah.
I think they did.
Yeah, they don't show it though. I think they just end up.
Yeah.
It would cost too much to animate.
No, I think they did because I remember the wings flapping when it descends.
I don't remember that. I think you're lying.
Okay.
I think you just inceptioned yourself.
I hope
You
so.
gave up so easily when I said you
No.
lied.
Yeah, you're right. But yeah, they cut to the Planet Express building, and the professor's showing Dr. Banjo all of the evidence for evolution that happened over the span of like 3.5 days. Which I have to imagine that robot species doesn't exist anymore.
Oh yeah, they're gone.
Yeah.
They were moving so quickly that
It was like when we watched.
They've become gods.
Well, it's like when we watched late Philip J. Fry, and they, after like day 6, they reached the end of the universe for them. But yeah, you get the close up, and this spoils the episode for me a little bit because Zoidberg's ending. When we last saw him and Kubert, they were like bonding.
Oh, Zoidberg's all of a sudden mad and like sick of Kubert.
Yeah, he doesn't like Kubert.
But I love how Kubert's wearing the little oven mitts, so he looks like he has little Zoidberg claws.
So right when Kubert gets attached to Zoidberg says, "No, I don't
Apparently,
like
yeah.
Well, Zoidberg does that a lot, though. I feel like he'll like switch his idea on something real quick.
Zoidberg doesn't seem to have a lot of loyalty, really.
No.
Yeah, because he's just obsessed with his own self-esteem.
Yeah,
he's
Why
so.
not Zoidberg?
Yeah, no one likes Zoidberg. So.
Zoidberg.
You all have Zoidberg. All of you.
That's really what it is. It's just like, you're all stuck with me.
Yeah.
Fucking deal with it. I think that's the same reason that we all tolerate each other.
Yeah, exactly, for sure.
Oh yeah, I hate you guys. I just know that I'm stuck here. With
Exactly.
You. It's like, God, when can I get break free?
You might as well enjoy it while you can, buddy.
What else would you be doing?
Yeah, exactly.
Just drinking PBR out of my Suds mug. All alone,
That's
by myself,
gonna be
in the dark.
a staple of the show for
Happy birthday to me.
Why, Mama? Why?
I think we're at the end of the episode now, and Suds already brought up, what the hell, where was Scruffy?
Yeah.
We got no Scruffy in this episode.
None whatsoever.
Is he in the other episodes recently?
Or
is
yeah, he was
disappeared?
He was
Was he in that Darn Cats?
That Darn Cats. Well, he shows up in like snippets. I think he was in late Philip J. Fry
Okay.
as well. But we get zero Scruffy in this episode.
Yeah.
So
Oven light.
I don't know. What do you guys think Scruffy was doing?
Good
I
question.
think he was jerking it to zero G jugs.
I mean, I know I would be.
Yeah.
0G jugs.
But you know what? I'd say he's probably doing something with that archaeological site as well.
Oh. Well, maybe he had. Wait, what's the wash bucket?
Oh.
Maybe him and Wash Bucket were out there cleaning up the site.
Him and Wash Bucket were having a sex visit.
Oh,
Somebody
God.
had to say it.
So Scruffy's fucking the bucket at this point.
Well, how do you? The only thing you could do is dip your balls in the bucket.
No, you can put a bunch of-
That's not the only thing you could do.
No, I can think of ways you can fuck a
Dave.
bucket.
There are so many.
You are so
options.
naive,
Yeah.
David.
Use your imagination.
Yeah.
Oh God, I don't even want to think about that.
No, just some good old bucket fucking.
Bucket fucking.
Bucket fucking.
All right, let's wrap this up.
So now we know what Scruffy was doing. Fucking buckets.
Fucking buckets. Okay. So I guess we'll move on to Slurmies. Does anyone specifically want to go first?
I am gonna go first
All
because
right.
I'm
All right.
watching the pizza as well. You can go ahead and do what you need to do, Suds. Whatever you're doing.
I'm just drinking this.
I mean, you're looking at it very
Yeah,
longingly.
exactly. You're like two hands holding it, and
Well,
then
it's a big mug.
you fucking looked at me too first. To look. It was
Suds
like you're
mug.
looking for reassurance.
Dave, just put a
we're
ton of
gonna have to
pictures
show-
of that on every
I
social
I
media
need
thing.
to have
A picture
at
of the
some
Suds
point.
mug.
That's gonna have to be a staple of the show from now on.
Alright, fine.
All right, so I'm gonna give this episode a 3.9. I know that seems random, and it probably is because I'm just looking for a number. I didn't want to give it a full 4, and I didn't want to give it a 3.5. It's a good episode. I did laugh a lot. A lot of the jokes did hit for me. I mean, it kind of was bailed off towards the middle. I feel like some of the jokes like died,
Yeah.
like fell flat. But then there are other points where you're like, oh, that's fucking good. And I especially love it because it is making fun of the whole. Now, as I pointed out in an earlier rant, they do poke holes in a lot of the shit that we say. Like, okay, so we're talking about evolution. But there's no proof saying that an alien race didn't come here and do that, like start our evolution or start our race. But there's also lots of evidence saying that we did evolve. So you
Okay.
cannot deny that. You cannot deny that we evolved.
I mean, you can, but you'd be wrong.
Yeah, but you can't. We can't also. And like I said, it's less plausible and less likely that there was some higher being that like started the spark of life. I feel like an asteroid hit the planet, bacteria formed, and bam, life began.
Here we are.
But if I might add,
Now I'm just giving
that
my.
asteroid was sent by a super
No, yeah,
powerful
see, you're one
alien.
of those weird fucking.
Is there gonna be like an
conspiracy
ice wall
nuts.
at the end?
Yeah, exactly. Does the turtle have to sneeze for this to begin or something?
Well, that's how the world started in the
I'm just saying,
King
like-
Zip universe.
All those like weird random like people want to make sense of things they don't necessarily understand.
Mm-hmm.
So they come up with these irrational ideas to fit their whatever strange logic. I'm not shitting on you. Don't give me that look, you crazy alien believer.
I'm drunk and I don't care what you say.
Okay, all right.
We are drunk. We decided to make frozen pizza in the middle of this episode.
Yes, we did. Well, we have to eat it before Suds has to load everything up and go. So,
That's true.
So I was thinking ahead. I was thinking ahead for you, buddy. And I am sleeping on your couch tonight.
That's fine.
All right.
Much like you did last night.
Yes, and it was very comfortable. I was hoping Swen would be on my chest. when
I'm
I woke
surprised
up.
he didn't, to be honest.
Like all curled up in a nice cozy ball.
Are you done with your Slurmies? or-
Yeah, I'm pretty.
All right, now I go.
It
Yeah.
was 3.9.
I give this a 4.4 Slurmies. I love this episode.
Oh.
I love the whole, Well, I love Dr. Banjo. He's fucking hilarious. But I just love like the whole evolutionary theme that exists throughout the entire episode. There's so much funny shit. Fry just getting pummeled by all the dinosaurs is hilarious. And I actually. You need to pull that out, bro.
No, look, it's a little burnt.
No, where's your pizza slicer?
Oh, it's in that drawer right there. Oh my god.
Will you finish the goddamn Slurpee?
Yeah, 4.4. I love it. It's a great episode. I don't know. I forget what I was going to say.
Okay.
I feel like I had things to say, but
This has derailed very quickly.
yeah.
I distracted you.
All right, Darrell, go ahead.
I'm kind of definitely on the same lines as you guys. I would give it a 4.5 Slurpees. It's
highest so far.
it's got my two. I like the fact that it's got a lot of great science content to it with the evolution.
Yeah.
And all the different aspects of how they poke holes in these anti-evolution conspiracy theories. And on the other hand, it's just so many good jokes. Just one great one after another.
Mm-hmm.
And so
I agree with you.
the jokes really kind of made it to where I can give it a 4.5. So it was a great episode. And so 4.5. 4.5.
4 point. Well, that's also half.
That's right. 0.5 equals a half.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have gotten Darrell drunk.
I mean, you can't prove. What evidence do you have to support that?
Yeah.
Numbers.
I think it's math, but I don't know much about math.
I am not a mathematician.
So to close this out, I'm just gonna give this a 4. There's a lot that I really like about this episode. You brought it up before, but also not one that stands out to me that much. Also, I'd be remiss if I didn't say that Clockwork Origin is a play off of one of my favorite books, Clockwork Origin.
I was actually hoping you would say that because I don't think any of us had said
yeah.
that up till this
I
point.
didn't think of that.
And if you haven't read the book, you should. It's far better than the movie. The movie
I've
is
only
very
seen the
good,
movie.
though.
I've seen the
They're
movie.
both outstanding artistic achievements.
Yes, so they are.
But this
Is that
episode,
Kubrick?
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
Who's
It's-
the writer?
Anthony Burgess.
Anthony Burgess wrote the book.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know who did the
Nice
screenplay.
one, Darrell.
But yeah, this is. I mean, I don't know what else to say about it. It's just a good episode. It's not the greatest, but I mean, I'll never skip it. I'll laugh every time that I watch it. It's just a good, solid episode. So,
All right.
yeah.
I love those nanobots.
Do you love the? I'm a big fan of Trilobots.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm a big fan of the Triceratops.
Tricyclops.
Okay, whatever. Whatever.
Tricycle tops.
Tricles.
All right, I need to eat pizza and drink beer and stuff.
Oh.
Let
like
the
that.
pizza cool first.
Okay, so
I'm gonna bite into that pizza so quick and burn the top of my mouth.
And then you're not going to be able to
Be careful,
sing.
Suds.
Suds is famished, so I'll
He's
just
dying
say.
over.
Okay, so you can follow me on Twitter at Gorilla Karate and on Instagram at Occasional Nudity. Also, check out therightlaunch.com to read my poetry. And Dave, what do you have?
As always, you can follow me on Instagram at DeadWolfsHowl. Also, follow us at Shady Voices Media on Twitter. Instagram, we are Shady Voices Media as well. Suds?
Follow Dave on Instagram at DeadWolfShowl and follow me on Instagram at Mike Suds and go to florenceandlibby.bandcamp.com because we just got our newest album on Bandcamp. You can just listen to it for free, which is cool. You can download it and pay for it if you want, but you can just stream it for free. It's also available like everywhere else, Spotify and iTunes and stuff. And we're playing tonight and then tomorrow / not tomorrow, next Friday at Little Lamps on State Street in Harrisburg.
Good.
Darrell?
I'm on Twitter and Facebook, Darrell Bevel. Yeah, Darrell Bevel. D-A-R-R-E-L-L.
I'm glad you were able to remember it.
B-E-V-E-L.
Yeah, you seemed real confused about what your name was there for a second.
So, anyway, so I'm on Twitter and Instagram, and I just posted a picture of Suds on Instagram. So
That's true.
All right.
I liked it.
Well,
Right.
let's end this on a, I don't know, happy question. Sex visit? Question mark?
neat.
I'm about it. Neat.
Thank you for listening.
Off you go, apparently.